air onto the pot. Didn't quite enjoy last time, which was dealing with the manifold. This tube here, slightly annoying because I've ordered the wrong tube, it's too small. So we're not going to be able to start it, but if we start it, it's not really a big deal, to be fair. Would have been nice, but I will have to do that when I've ordered the right tubing, which will have to come at some point. Well, it'll be here a lot quicker than what this video is going to be out for. Just go back to using the cutter. The video for me repairing this is going to be out a lot sooner well, a lot sooner than when I'm going to actually have everything else ready. But as long as I have got everything else that I need, everything else is done, then it's a win for me. Right. Wipe that out. Oh. There's me 14. There she is. Just take this off again. Wait for a very, very easy job last time. Well, we take the servo out a lot easier. Things can be cleaned up, but I'll clean them up at another time because it's not a major issue. So what we want is to feed that down. Banjo is stopping it. There we go. As I put this in last time, well, how did I get it out is the better question. Out. I know a lot of people are probably thinking, oh, you know what, messy job. But you got to work with what you've got. That pipe there. That now. I'll get this out. You know what? I'll be back when I get this in. Well, some of you smart people would have noticed that I forgot to take off the main reasons why I've done this whole thing. I've taken the turbo off. The coolant pipe. So I'm putting that on, then I'm putting it back in the car. So I'll see you when that's all done. So I'll put the manifold back on. Because I'm a one-man band, I have currently got a jack on the underneath of the exhaust, just so I can actually put the clamp on it, because it keeps sliding off. And then we're just going to simply have these tightened back up, and then that'll be another job done. I've got the I have the hose for the bit that goes in now, but I've managed to lose the metal bit that goes in, so I'll go hunt for that because it's somewhere over here. Just don't know where. And while I'm doing that, I've got to replace the coolant pipe here and over there. And then it's just stuff underneath. Well, I've got to do this, but I think I might do that off camera because I don't know how long it's going to take me. It might take me just as long as this has. And I have not been, well, I've been strapped for time really. I haven't had a lot of time to work on this. Full-time job and all that. But we should be close. Oh yeah, and then we've got to sort the coolant in the radiators out. So I'm hoping to have it all done today because I want to drive this car because I miss it. Driving a Fiesta ain't exactly the funnest of things. I don't want to bomb it. I want to bomb it down some roads. Deadly short. Should have bought a miniature one of these as well. That's on there for now. Obviously you want it tight. I'm not sticking a gun on nothing because I get too carried away with guns. Alright. I didn't like that. But right. You know what? I'll get back to that later. Not a huge bit of importance. Now, with that, this pipe can go back on now. I know I'm not using the correct tools. I don't like to, mainly because I don't have the right tools. I'll stick with the miniature one. Where did I put it? Come on. There we go. That's on there nicely. Actuator is what I actually need to put on. Let's put that back on. So with this actuator, I actually used the bracket that was already on. I just drilled the standard actuator out, which was not enjoyable. That was a horrible job. I wouldn't recommend having to do that because that took me ages. But then I might have been using the wrong drill bits, but it wasn't fun. Right. As that slides on, I've just done that. I don't want that on there yet. I want. Ah, good. I can't get it. Stuff it. I used the magnet, right? Come down. Magnet. There it is. My gloves getting stuck. Probably better to do it without gloves on. But we've got it. We'll set that up properly in a bit, because that bottom one needs to come about 2.5 rotate, 2 full rotations and a half down, so it opens up the wastegate a little bit. That one then tightens up to it. Bish bash bosh, done. So I'll set that up properly in a bit. Just trying to get everything else sorted out is more important. Move on, connect one of the boost pipes to the actuator. Which is never a hard job to do. I mean, I set the boost pipe onto the actuator. What melt? Boost pipe onto the recirc valve is what I was meant to say. Right. Now I'm going to focus on the coolant pipes. So I'm just going to mess about getting these off and then be back with you. There we go. Okay. So coolant hose is in. Coolant hose is in. This one was a pain, absolute pain. I had to take the front bumper off, and mess about with a couple of things. The intercooler is connected underneath to the turbo, and I've also connected a new pipe. What I'm doing now is disconnecting the coolant pack. The spark plug is coming out, this is coming off, and then new gas is going in. What I am expecting is a lot of oil on the coil pack. Mate decides to come out. There we go. Which ones? Oh, they're actually quite dry. They're really dry. No plugs filled with oil. Okay then. That was a very strange thing then. Is it gonna fit in there? God, that's a snug fit. Nah, it's not. Oh, you know when you just like shouldn't do something. You just like decide to do something, you know it's stupid, but you still do it anyway. That was that. But got it. So how is it not a 19 then? Is that fits perfectly. You know what? I'll just try and keep them in there. I might just keep them in. Let me disconnect these two and I'll be back. So we've got all the bolts out. I've had to take that plug off, undone them. This won't budge. The clip will, but the pipe itself won't. So I'm having to twist it and hope for the best. But if anything, for oil to get inside the plugs, this inside gasket is the one that's failed. But I'm looking at it and it looks okay. Obviously the gasket's buggered, but that's coming out. And we have got a new one to go in. So we're gonna go and replace that. I was a little bit worried for certain parts of this gasket, but it's okay. That's the old one done with. Would be nice if I could really get it in, but give that a bit of a clean and replace it. So but the new gasket's on. It was just too much like messing about with moving it because of this pipe that, you know, I just couldn't. I just thought I'd just get it over and done with before. I think it's just out getting frustrated and you know, language goes out the window. So just gonna put these all back in. And then got to put the air filter back on. Then I've got to go underneath, go put the banjo for the turbo oil, and then coolant. Talking spec. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Lovely. Beep, 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 beep. Look at that. Incredible behaviour. Oh, I'll draw one of these on the floor, don't I? Lovely. So, I'll go floor hunting, which I don't really want to do because it's wet. But you know what? Catch you when this is back on. Final piece to the puzzle is this bad boy. This mass sensor probably coming next week. I don't know. I mean, it ain't gonna be coming out next week when the video comes out, but I'm waiting for that still. I'm just chucking this on. Then I've just got to do the bolt for the oil on the turbo. and then we're done. So, you know what? I'm just gonna catch you when I'm done, because Josh is probably like to get this over and done with. Well, when it comes to putting the corn back in, I might. Well, that'll be the last part. So I'm just gonna crack on and get that done.